Boom shakalaka!
Well, I'm here with AJ Johnson, driver of the 8J Pro Sprint. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, this is our second year racing full-time here at Knoxville. We had tried a little in the past to run some open 305 stuff with no real luck a few years back, but now we're back with the Pro Sprint class, sealed LS engine deal. We ended up rookie a year last year, 5th in points, and we found victory lane once last year. It has eluded us so far this year, but we've been insanely consistent, and we're in a points battle right now. 70 behind Mayberry, the leader, and just 6 or 8 ahead of Kinder coming into 2 nights to go here.
Sweet. What do you think your chances are tonight? What do you think the track's going to be like?
Knoxville's really done a good job this year. I know they got a bunch of new dirt. They're really still trying to figure out what amount of water to put on and how to play the weather conditions. So we're hoping this thing gets nice and wide tonight and a little more driver's track. We're all pretty even, but we seem to be better late in the night when the track has lost some grip, and a little more of the driver and get the setup under it. So we anticipate we put new bars in this thing. We anticipate to roll out here and time really well. We need to just have a solid points night all along to stay in this thing getting into the last night, and then anything can happen. So I hope to get away from the 88 a little bit tonight and get some points caught up on my good friend Mike Mayberry.
Qualifying, something I'm not used to on dirt, but P3, where does that put you for your heat race?
I'm sure we'll be back towards the back of probably the second heat race will be towards the back of there. Invert, after we time good invert, will stick us behind some slower guys, so need to accumulate some passing points going forward here and just try to be in that top 8. After heat races, then we're at the mercy of the pill. So car was really good. We tried some things tonight. We won't allude to that till the season's over, but trying to get weight centralized and getting this thing hooked up the right way.
One hour later.
Oh, that thing was Well, how'd it feel?
Car was really good. Part of Knoxville, wing racing's being in dirty air. And, I made a couple passes to try to get around for third, but we went fifth to fourth. We're not going to complain. It's tough to pass early on with these things. We start fifth for the feature. We made a couple adjustments, and maybe we can get out away from the bottom here and run the top, try to make some progress. Really fast overall. I think that put us first or second point man.
Yeah.
But the invert didn't fall in our favor, so we'll start fifth and see what we can do.
Well, not the night we wanted.
Yeah, that's racing, man. I tell people all the time it's the toughest sport on earth outside of wrestling, in my opinion. But a hot night, we stayed on it. Made a choice to try and pull a bigger gear for the feature, and just a little moisture come back more than we thought. We were just tight and no good. So started fifth, ended up ninth, I believe. Hard on ourselves because we have high expectations, but overall, a lot of people would like to be doing what we're doing, and we're fortunate to be here. And we have high goals and expectations to move on and go to somewhere else and move on up. So this is definitely a stepping point for us. And like I said earlier, we're lucky to be here. We're really blessed to have the people involved that are helping us. And if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yep. Who would you like to thank?
Yeah, there's a lot of people on here that make this thing go around. First off, all my guys, Dennis, Dwight, Coy, Ty, my dad, my wife is here tonight. In the shop, my little boy thinks he's the biggest wrench, but so my wife and I have two little kiddos at home, so can't forget about them. But Jersey Freeze, Bill and Race, Truck Repair, Copeland Auto, Hooked Up Construction, Wilson Farms, Dutch Mill Supply, Schroeder Graphics, OEM Oskaloosa. I'd like to thank my wife's grandfather, GE. He's always a big supporter of me. And Germer Automotive, that's who I drive the non-wing stuff for. I can't thank Rick and Missy enough. They're always in my corner, always giving me ideas and trying to help us. Longhorn Saloon, my friend Siraj Thomason in Barn City, good place to get a bite to eat. Yeah, I'd like to thank all the other people who get unmentioned that helped us along the way. My aunt and uncles that I partnered with from time to time, or people who gave me chances at a younger age. We'd like to thank our carb guy, Bill Gibson, as well. So.